Jake the Donkey. Once upon a time, in a place far away, there lived a donkey. He didn't look truly smart, but he was smart. He used to eat grass all the time. The donkey had no owner at all. One day the man called James came. Then the donkey jumped into the small bushes and made no sound at all. The donkey usually stared at James. When James left, the donkey still stayed in the bushes for 2 minutes, because he knew that the man was going to come back. James came back with his son Tom, to have a walk with him. When James and Tom were gone, the donkey saw the home. But he still kept eating the bushy grass. When the donkey was full, he went near the home. James' wife, Sarah, got scared. She never saw a donkey before. No one saw the donkey before, but that donkey had seen lots of people before. The donkey made a donkey sound, and then Sarah closed the door, because she thought that the donkey was angry. Sarah took a bucket and went to the well, from the back door. The donkey waited for a long time near the house until she was back. She took a little while to come back. When Sarah came back, she had the bucket full of water. She opened the front door and put the bucket near her donkey. The donkey started drinking the cold water. When the bucket of water was empty, he went back wagging his tail. Sarah said to James and Tom that today when you went out for a walk, I saw a funny looking thing that made a funny sound. And I went to the well with a bucket and took some water, and gave it to the funny looking thing, and he went back. Then Tom said, "Mom, maybe it was an alien." Sarah and James said, "But everyone knows that there are no aliens." That time the donkey ran back to their house. Tom shouted, "Is that it, Mom?" And Sarah looked out of the window and said yes. And then she asked, "How about we make that thing as a pet?" After that James and Tom said yes, and Tom ran over to open the door. After that Tom said, "Mom, do we have some biscuits?" Sarah said, "Yes, we do, you can feed it to the funny thing." And Sarah gave 5 biscuits to Tom. Then the donkey made the donkey sound. Tom started laughing at that sound and said, "Mom, it makes a funny sound. Doesn't it?" Sarah said yes, it does, and then James said, "I think we should give him some name." Tom shouted yes. Sarah asked Tom, "So what's the name?" Tom says the name is, this is hard to think. "Maybe, Jake." James said, "That's good idea." And they all lived happily ever after with Jake. The end.